That'll take us to the main event. In the main event, we had Sean Brady taking on Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards, a good friend of the show, former world champion. This was his first fight back since losing his belt to Bilal Muhammad. He was supposed to initially fight Jack Della Maddalena, and instead was replaced by Brady. And unfortunately for Edwards, this was a tough one. He got it pretty good, right? Brady, strong, aggressive guy, was getting the best of it. But the biggest moment was in the third round. Edwards made a poor decision and shot for a takedown. And what a mistake that was. Played right into the hands of Brady. And then in the following round, Brady finishes it off, gets a submission win where Edwards taps. What'd you think of the fight? What'd you think of Brady?
First, I'm going to start with the third round because you set it up like we set up for your son the tee ball to hit off the tee. I mean, it's the right place because it's the place we're talking about, right? That separates all these great fighters that all have great talent, great ability, the mental place. Why did he shoot? Why did he do? He's a smart guy. He's a former champ. Why did he do something so stupid? Why? Just a mistake or was it kamikaze? Really? I'm sorry. Someone has to say it's a tough job. Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to sometimes bring out these things that are not easy to bring out. And not easy to... I love Edwards. But he's in a tough spot. He's even said he's trying to get the fire back. He came back. He wants to get the time. He's, it might not be as urgent to him as it was before he had the title. That happens. We're human. We don't know. I'm just saying that's a possibility. That the urgency might not be quite the same to go to the places he was prepared to go to before he won the title. He had to go there again against this monster. The guy's not only scary good, he's scary looking. Yeah. I mean, you don't get that too often. Where you got a guy that you say, wow, this guy is scary good. Yeah, but he's scary looking too. Just to look at him scares the crap out of you. And then to fight him gets rid of whatever crap didn't already come out of you. Because he's that damn good. And I tell you where he really impressed me. His striking. We know how great he is as a grappler. He's a damn good striker. I was very impressed the way that Brady drew combinations coming forward with his feet under him, not getting out of position or leaving himself open to a counter. Edwards, the first round was close. That was the only close round. And it was close because Edwards doesn't waste anything. He's technically solid. He's cerebral. He looks to counter. He was trying to keep space where Brady couldn't shoot to get to him and also where he could counter Brady. And he did. He countered some nice shots. I thought Brady got the takedown late. He made it clear that he won that round. But it was a close round up to that point. I thought Brady secured it late. But it was a close first round again, with Edwards just fighting smart, fighting cautiously, but fighting also where he's pulling the trigger when he has to. He's ready. He's pulling, just controlling space, looking to counter, looking to do that. And then, of course, everything changed. But to win this fight, he was going to have to get down and dirty. To win this fight, he was going to have to fight a disciplined fight, not get taken to the ground. What I mean by down and dirty, I don't mean in the pits. I just mean that mentally he had to get down and dirty. He had to get back to that place where it was that important to him, where he was willing to go into that dark place and know that he could come out of it. I don't know. Again, I do know the psychology of fighting. That's my business. And I do know that the question that needs to be asked, was it just a stupid thing that he did in the third? I'm sure his cornermen are thinking about it, saying, what the frick did he do that for? Or was it, again, I love the guy. Excuse me that I have to say things that sometimes are not easy to say, but was he just trying to get it over with? Was it just that he had lost faith? He had lost that ability to be strong in those kind of situations. and to go into those dark places. So he just threw himself to the wolves to get it over with. I've talked before where I remember seeing guys that fought Tyson, and when Tyson was Tyson, and they just went right at him. And a lot of people say, wow, give him credit. Very brave. Yes, he was. I'm not taking that away. And I'm not taking away that Edwards ain't brave and tough. He's all that. He's a champion. He was a champion. You don't become a champion without becoming. I'm talking about now. He's human. I'm talking about where he is now. Sometimes these things can happen. I remember when guys would fight Tyson and they would just go right after him and they get knocked out in one round. And people would say, well, you got to give him credit. He was confident. He believed he could go get him. So he went and gave it his. No, he wasn't. He did that because he wasn't confident. He did that because he was out of control. He did that because he just wanted to get it over with. Sometimes that happens, okay? That's the psychological warfare. That's the psychological battle. That's 75% of it. And that's why it's 75% of it. So I don't know. All I know is that Brady is damn good. He is freaking good. He is a monster. Again, his striking was very impressive, coming forward, putting shots together, his technique, every bit of it. And then, of course, man, when he gets you on that floor, you talk about, I never used this term in UFC, but I use it now. I always talk about the fighters throwing punches with bad intentions. He throws freaking moves on the floor with one-arm grips and this and that and guillotines. He throws all of that stuff with bad intentions. He doesn't do anything with good intentions. That's what makes him so damn good and dangerous.